Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, all my friends. Here I will discuss a topic that is very relevant to the current Indonesia economy, namely high dependence on imports. Import. Well, in the first slide, I will explain the background on the problem high dependence on import Indonesia. Import dependence in Indonesia has become a fairly prominent issue in the national economy. Indonesia is still highly dependent on imports to meet its needs for raw materials, machinery, and consumer goods. This dependence occurs mainly because several domestic sectors, such as manufacturing and technology, have not been able to meet local needs in the terms or quantity or quality. For example, industrial raw materials such as plastic, metals, and chemicals are mostly imported due to the lack of domestic raw material processing. This dependency has a significant impact on Indonesian trade balance, which often record a deficit. In addition, fluctuation in the rupiah exchange rate against the US dollar future increase import costs, increasing pressure on the economy. This problem not only hampers the growth of local industry but also makes Indonesia more vulnerable to global economy dynamics. One solution that is often proposed is import substitution industrialization or ESE. This strategy aims to increase domestic production capacity so that it can replace imported product. By promoting innovation, technology transfer, and providing incentive to local industries, Indonesia can reduce independence of imports and build a more independent economic foundation. Dependence on import has a significant impact on the Indonesian economy, especially in terms of exchange rate stability, local industry growth, and trade balance. Next, I will explain the impact on this economy. First, import dependence makes the Indonesia economy vulnerable to currency exchange rate fluctuation. Most important section use foreign currency, such as the US dollar. When the rupiah exchange rate weakens, the cost importing goods become more expensive. A result, domestic production costs directly of imported raw materials also increase, so that the price of finished goods become more expensive. This not only burdens consumer but also reduces the competitiveness of Indonesian production in the global market. And the second number, high dependence on import can slow down the growth of local industries. Domestic industry have difficult developing because import goods, which are often cheaper, dominate the market. As a result, local producers have difficult competing in terms of both price and quality. This condition create a situation where Indonesia import more than in produce itself. So there's opportunities to create jobs in increase innovation in domestic sector are hampered. And number three, import dependence also puts great pressure on Indonesia's trade balance, which often experience a deficit when the value of import is much greater than the value of export. This deficit has a direct impact on the country's foreign exchange reserve, that are eroded to finance import reduce long-term economic stability. If left unchecked, this dependence can worsen the country's financial problems and reduce Indonesia's economic independence. Overall, the impact of this import dependence not only creates economic instability but also limits Indonesia's potential to develop a strong and independent local production base. Therefore, a serious strategy is needed to reduce this dependency, such as encouraging enforced substitution, industrialization, and strengthening in domestic manufacturing sector. On this slide, there is a chart that shows the percentage of imports by category in Indonesia. The chart shows the percentage of import by category in Indonesia, which include raw materials, machinery, consumer goods, and other categories. From this graph, it can be seen that raw material imports have the largest position, reaching around 14%. This shows that many industries in Indonesia are still very dependent on raw materials from abroad to run their production. In second place, machinery import contribute around 35% of total import. Dependence on machinery import reflect the still limited domestic production capacity to produce industrial equipment needed by various sectors, such as manufacturing, agriculture, and technology. As a result, many companies have to rely on technology and machinery from abroad to increase their productivity. Consumer goods such as food, beverage, clothing, and daily products are in third place with a percentage of around 20%. This shows that the domestic market is still quite open to imported products. But because of more competitive prices and because a challenge for local industry that have to compete with imported products that are already established in the market. Other categories only account for about 5% of total import, which include goods with small volumes or special needs. Although the percentage is small, this category still show that there are various needs that cannot be fully met by domestic production. Overall, this graph illustration how dependence on import is still quite high in various sectors. This dependence can pose challenge to economic stability, especially if there are fluctuations in exchange rates of disruption to the global supply chain. Therefore, a stronger strategy is needed to increase domestic production, reduce the dependence of import, and and the competitive of domestic industry. And the last on this conclusion of my presentation. Indonesia high dependence on imports, especially for raw material, machinery, and consumer goods, creates major challenge to economic stability. This dependence causes fluctuation in exchange rates, slowing local industrial growth, and a trade balance deficit that can drain to a country foreign exchange reserve. To overcome this problem, Indonesia needed to encourage import substitution industrialization by increased domestic products, strengthening the manufacturing sector and providing increasing domestic production, strengthening on manufacturing sector and providing incentive for local industry. With the right strategy, Indonesia can reduce dependence on imports and build a more independent and competitive economy. Maybe that all my presentation. I apologize if there are still many mistakes in explaining the presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.